Hello, my Pisces. Welcome to my channel. We are about to get these cards for you from Morgan Greer, and we're going to find out what exactly is going on in your current energy and what we need to do about it, or what is coming at you that you may not know of. You know, we've had an incredible event happen in nature recently. It was that blood moon, Pisces, and that blood moon affects you more than you probably realize out there. So we're going to get some cards today, and we're going to clarify what is going on for my Pisces. I believe this moon may be bringing out big fears in my Pisces as to what is going on in their current situation in life. Oh, I love when they turn around like that. The Hierophant is here for you today, Pisces. The Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. Look at that. All right, so let's keep going and get some more cards for my Pisces. Okay. 8? Is that 8? 8 of Swords? 3 of Swords? 6 of Pentacles. Okay. So we're going to figure out what is going on here. We need some more cards to tell my Pisces what is happening that they may not be aware of, because I definitely can see they're not aware of what's about to happen in their life. Ooh, my angels, my spirits, my guides, bring me that energy I need to see for my Pisces. Now, I know, Pisces, you're ruled by Neptune. You definitely are. But that moon has a powerful effect on not only you, but everybody out there. Yeehaw, Pisces, yeehaw. We got some incredible cards here on the board. And I think they are going to take care of some things that you're thinking about in your mind. Will I be trapped here lonely all my life? When will my soulmate come to me? A twin flame? Anything at all. Right now, Pisces, I see something very interesting happening in your energy. There is a person in which you are involved with, okay? And I'm not saying romantically involved with them, but this is clearly showing me a Queen of Pentacles. A Queen of Pentacles is entering into your reading today. And this queen is, as you can see, she's very harsh right now. You better do. Why aren't you doing that correctly? Is this your mother? Is this a person caring for you? I very much see that as someone very solid in your life that judges you, that makes you think twice about things. That's what I see in this Queen of Pentacles right now. And then I see the Hierophant. Right after that Queen of Pentacles is that Hierophant. Spiritual beliefs. Maybe you're not making this Queen of Pentacles happy with what you've chose so far in your life, Pisces. Sometimes we can't always make our mothers that happy, can we? But we do in the end. And you know, they are always very proud of us. Even when we make crazy choices like we do as Pisces out there. But here we have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is all about religious beliefs. It's all about your spirituality, your beliefs, this person's beliefs. What's happening with you? Why haven't you got what? When are you ever going to get married? When are you going to give me grandbabies? When are you going to, when? And I go to church every Sunday and pray for this. I go to church every Sunday and pray for this. So this person in your energy is praying for you to have this happiness, abundance, and a rich life. Okay. That's what this person is praying for their person that they care for out there. You're their son, their daughter, whoever you may be. But right now, Pisces, in your energy, you have a queen, a mother figure that is trying like heck to pray, to introduce you to other people's relations, so you will have a relation and get married and bring them grandbabies or just family that they can cherish. Okay, that's really what's happening right now in this reading today. And Pisces, I know that you are in the middle of like celebrating your life, you're having a good time, and you're kind of dabbling into this and dabbling into that, and you're like, but wait, I'm not ready for that right now. I'm really not ready for that. Why do you always want me to do? You're never happy with what I'm doing. Why is that? Well, you see, Pisces, this person just wishes for you to be happy. They want you to be abundant. They want your money to be safe. They're probably always harping on you. Did you save any money this week? How are you ever going to be in this 10 of Pentacles if you don't save your money? You know, it reminds me of another brick in the wall. How can you have any dessert if you don't eat your meat? Okay, so it's like, how can you ever have any solid future if you aren't planning for it? That's what this person is over here, worried about. And you're just over here partying away. I'm just having a good old time right now. Can you just stop for a minute? I will be this one day. I will be. I promise you that. And, it's very funny because when people aren't around you in this group of girls or guys or friends, whatever they may be out there, genderless tarot, you take it for what you need it to be, whatever it fits your story, okay? But right now I see that when you get told these things, when this person comes into your energy or sends you a message, it pulls you back for a minute. And when these people don't see you, when your party friends don't see you, you envision this. You envision this Knight of Pentacles, and you say, I am going to have that one day. And every once in a while, you look out and you are ready to take a leap to do something different, to do something new, to do something exciting. But you kind of fall back into this right now because you've got plenty of time. You keep saying to yourself, I got plenty of time. And this one keeps saying, but I don't have that much time. I would like to see you be happy, abundant, well cared for, and safe before I am not here anymore. Okay? Sorry, I just have to say it just for what it is. And so this is you right now. And every time, you're la 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 la, and then you're, wait a minute. Maybe I will have a beautiful future. Well, it just so happens that some things go along and they start to make, you're partying it up, you're having a good time, and you are enjoying yourself. But it's not always fun. It's not always games. Things happen between energies, friends, flings, relationships, whatever you want to call them. And I'm calling these people over here friends and stuff, right? You were hanging out, partying, meeting people, going out with them, doing all kinds of things, right? Well, what you never expected and what is about to happen, and it's going to make you feel very different than how you're feeling right now. Falling out happens. It is heartbreaking for you. You don't know what all of a sudden happened. You guys were all having a good time, and then, so and so said this to so and so, and they said that, and then you jumped in there and you had a little bit of a comeback, and then all of a sudden you're not hanging out with those friends anymore. There's been some deep-seated jealousy, some deep thoughts that neither one of you knew about each other, all of your group, and everybody is separated, and it is giving everybody a moment to get some clarity in their mind and to stop pretending that life is just a party. Okay. And all of a sudden you start to feel trapped. You start to feel hopeless. You start to feel like, oh my God, what is happening? I want to go out and have a good time. I want to still do a lot of things. I can't stop everything right now. No, you can't stop everything right now. You can still do what you want to do. But there is conflict happening right now. And it's making you just want to close your eyes to it. It's making you want to just block it off. It's making you want to kind of ignore it, right? So you've been doing this for years. And I hate to tell you this, but all of that you've been doing with your friends, this reading is here today to tell you that you're about to have a massive falling out with them. You're going to have a tower moment with all of the people that you hang out and party with because, there's something deep within you that you truly do desire. And somebody's going to say something. And it's going to be kind of what you would say is unkind. Maybe even somebody says, dumb. That's stupid. Why would it? Are you kidding me? Why would you ever think that of me? And then all of a sudden, everybody just starts blowing up. And you can't stop what is about to happen. It is going to be like Hiroshima between you and your friends out there. I hate to tell you that. But that's what this reading is telling you, to get ready for that. And when that happens to you, it puts you in a different space in your world. It puts you in a different frame of mind. And it suddenly makes you realize something. All of these things, this going out, this hanging out, this staying together, going on vacations together, doing all kinds of things together, everybody's all been searching for a mate, a partner, and each one of you has kind of gotten in the other's way, okay? So right now you're sad and you're down and this tower is falling and you feel like, oh my gosh, I've lost my best friend in the world. I've lost my party partners. I'm just so down, right? But all of a sudden, something starts popping into your head. You start realizing something about everybody. You see how this person is really like a depiction of somebody who's giving to people? Well, that's what was going on with you and your friends, or so you thought. Suddenly, there's all of these realizations that during the drinking and partying and going around and meeting people and getting involved with people, suddenly there's all these realizations that the generosity between you and your friends was fake. There was one of you always more friendly to the other one. There was one of you always nicer to the other one. And what you never knew was that there was talking behind each other's back about each other. It's just terrible when this happens. It really is. It's like a Mean Girls episode of something, you know, awful that happens sometimes in the world to people, But what it is that you're realizing that that whole relationship between you and all of them was learning, growing, changing, discovering who you are, and discovering that you don't even want to hang out with those people anymore because they're very off. Okay, they're very off, and all these realizations are coming into your head. And while that's happening, see, what you didn't know is that group of friends that you were hanging out with was stopping your ascension. It was blocking something that was coming right at you, and you couldn't see it because you were too busy hamming it up with these people. Okay, you were just too busy hooping it up. All right, as soon as you're away from this energy, this person gets a hold of you and says, hey, guess what, so and so's over here and they want to talk to you. And you're like, what? Why are you setting me up with someone right now? And you're and this energy is going, I'm not setting you up with anybody, but I have been praying for this. I need you to come over here right now because I need you to come over. I'm making lunch. And you're like, lunch? Oh my God, come on. And 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 you go running over there because if you don't, you're gonna make your mother figure very upset. Okay. So along the way, you're like, God, why, and you're trying to look good, and because you better look good when you get here. You better be at your best. Here you are, pulling up. And yes, I did grab the Queen of Pentacles, but it doesn't matter if you're a King of Pentacles. It doesn't matter. It's either your mother or your father. And they're pushing this. And you like get there and you walk in and your mom instantly hands you a drink and you're like, what? Come on, Mom. And you're like, no, you're here just in time. Look who's here. It's the king. Who is this? You say. And you get the stupidest looking smile on your face because you're like knocked in the face with this gorgeous, handsome, maybe beautiful person, okay? And you're like, oh my God. You didn't tell me that this person was, you did not tell me. But you did because you kept saying, look nice. You kept saying, someone's here I want you to meet. And I'm like saying, I don't want you to set me up with anybody. I can't stand it. I can't stand these things. Mom, Dad, why is this happening? I don't know, but it really is. And the High Priestess is here today. Pisces, a long time ago, you already knew this was going to happen. You had a vision of meeting this person at your mother or father or caregiver's home, okay? You knew it would happen one day. Back when you and those girls were all partying and whooping it up, you knew your future wasn't that. And look at that. Magically. I mean, like prayer. Prayer does that. Prayer brought this in for you. And by the grace of God, you are mesmerized. I can't stop. Wow. Hi. Yes. Oh my. Thankfully, you have somebody in your energy that really knew that it was time. It was time for you. And they are really going to push you to do this faster than you probably want. But I think it's a very important message for you today, Pisces. Watch out, Pisces. Your mom, your dad, the person that you have always looked up to, that tells you, how you should dress better, what you should do, all the things that they have, the ideals that our parents have for us out there. They're pushing you fast and hard. And they are using every bit of power they have with prayer to bring you together with this King of Cups. And they have to do this because they'll never be happy until you're settled. And they know deep down inside you'll never be happy until you are settled with your soulmate. I love you so much, my Pisces. I hope you enjoy this reading, and I will see you again soon for another one.